Hello viewers, welcome once again to our course ReactJS portfolio website development for teens. Today we're going to be talking about setting up your React project. Here are the learning outcomes, what to expect in this lesson. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to know these things. So in the past, setting up React project could take hours. Developers had to install and configure multiple tools before writing even a single line of a code because of the technologies that were used in create React app. So today things are much better with the tool called Vite, which can create professional React project in less than a minute. So today we are going to be discussing about how to start up Vite. Take for example, if you're building a house, you would rather start with an empty piece of land, or if would you rather start with an empty piece of land or with a foundation already built? Most people choose the foundation. That's exactly what Vite does. It has a lot of required things in order for you to start running a project. So let's explain what is Vite. Vite is a modern front-end development tool. Its job is to create React projects, run in a development server, refresh the browser automatically, builds projects for deployment. That's its purpose. So let's just discuss why people choose Vite over old React project, over old React, which was create React app CRA. Vite is faster, simple, more modern, easier to configure as compared to CRA, which was slow to start up, slow to build, slower development experience. If we are to compare, we can compare them as Create React App as an old family car, Vite as a modern sports car. Uh, an old, these cars, they can both help you reach your destination. But the difference is the one gets you faster as compared to the other due to the tools that are inside it. So that's exactly what Vite does for you. It is faster in creating a website for you. So in setting up a React project, there are tools which are required. You cannot just say, I'm starting to create a React app without the required tools. So the tools required for you to create a React project are JavaScript, Node.js, which contains Node runtime and Node package manager. Without React, you cannot create a React project. When you talk of Node, this is not JS. You also need Visual Studio Code application. It helps you also to create a Google portfolio because that's where the files will be created. That's where the components are created and everything you need is done there. You will also need a GitHub account where you push your codes, and on deployments, that's where your codes are deployed from. So you need GitHub account. You also need GitHub Copilot. Copilot is acts as an AI coding assistant. It can generate codes for you. It can suggest code. It can explain the code. But you need to know that in creating for the codes that were created by a coding assistant, you need to review them. because not everything that is generated by AI is correct. It needs to be reviewed because it can make mistakes. And also, if you just copy and paste, you won't learn. So, reviewing the code helps you to learn and understand the codes and understand what you are doing. He, you will also need, right? That's what you need. So let's go step by step in creating our project. The first step is to open Visual Studio Code Terminal. So you can use Visual Studio Code Terminal. When you talk about terminal, we're talking about this panel, this section. This is the terminal. So you can also use Node.js. You can choose whatever seems best for you. So as for me, I am going to use Node.js. So the next step will be to run this code. We run this command in Node. So in running this code, it has everything that you need for creating a React. So I hate this, but since we want to understand the projects, let's just remove everything. Then you choose yes. It's now installing. As we wait for it to install, let's explain step by step on this code we have run. So the first thing is npm create. This one, it creates a new project for you. That's where the projects you are creating starts from. There is the Vite latest. It chooses for you the latest version of Vite that is available. This helps you not to use things that are outdated, which you need to update as you go on. My portfolio, this is the project folder because we want to create a portfolio website. So this is my portfolio. So on this, you put the name of what you want to create. If you want to create an application, you can put the name of the application you want to create. And also on template React, it chooses we want to use React, so it helps you. It just directs you to React. After that, you need to move to the folder, to the project folder. So installation is completed. So since the installation is completed, let's see, move to the portfolio folder. So let's change the directory. After changing the directory, we will need to test. We need to install the dependencies. So we'll run the command npm install dependencies, which these dependencies includes run dev, npm run dev, npm run build, among others. So after running npm install, then it is telling us that our project is up to date. So this means that we have installed the latest version of React. So here are the dependents are the packages your project needs. Think of them as ingredients in recipe. Without them, there's no cake. Without dependents, there's no React app. So after this, run. Let's run so that we can see if if our project has been installed, if our project has been created. or we can see the project has been created because we've got this link which directs us to the localhost. So let's run this code on Chrome and see if what we created worked. Oh, get started. So edit source app JS. So you can see that the project has been installed successfully. We will need to edit our files so that we will need to open our files so that we can edit and create a project and start putting what we want inside the project. We are going to show you this as we progress with the project, with the course. So for now, we can see that we have successfully created a portfolio website. So further on, we will need to create these files, which are the public file where we put our images, logos, and fav icons. We will also create the components folder. These are reusable components: the nav bar, the hero section, the footer, the JS, and then the app.js. It assembles everything. And then the app CSS, which styles our project. The main JS, which is the React's main entry code. It connects the React to the web page. Without it, nothing appears on the screen. There is the index HTML and the package JSON, which stores project information, dependency scripts. It will be looking like this. So let's see if it has been created. Right. Right. It's there. This is our package JSON file. It shares everything that we need on the project. There's also Vite config.js. In these files, as beginners, you really need to change it because it shares everything that is needed. This is the file we are talking about. It shares this information. So after this class, you need to create the following thing. The following. This is our lesson summary. Today we learned about Vite, why developers use Vite, React development tools, how to create React projects, how to start a development server, what module replacement is, the purpose of key React folders. So today, create this. After this lesson, try on your own to create this and also create these folders. That's the end of today's lesson. We're going to meet on the next lesson where we will be talking about understanding ReactJS X. So see you next time. Like, follow, like, and